inside the green part as the hands come down. Those micro movements will be everything! That's a win. Devon still arm wrestling as we're watching this. The rising continues to happen. Oracle has to be telling LEVAN, you have to get the strap off before you start again. But to me, that looked like a King's move, shoulder, competing shoulder under the elbow pad, and I can see the lights handling now. That's going to be the second foul for Devon, a first-round win for LEVAN. But regardless of the score, if you are an arm wrestling fan, you know what just happened. Devon Larratt is a man-child. And so will the rest of us. Ladies and gentlemen, I have said it before. I do not believe that Devon Larratt has ever went to sleep one day in his life that he and everyone else thought that he was the best right-handed arm wrestler on the earth. From the looks of that first start, there is very little doubt in my mind that tonight could be the first night when Devon Larratt rests his beautiful head on that pillow here in Pendik, Istanbul, and he realizes that he has done it. And listen, that was this would be an amazing feat for LEVAN to come back from that start. The only reason you can give hope is because we did see Gennady in desperate times be able to press. But I don't think LEVAN Shaganishvili is built the same way that Gennady is. I don't think that Ron Bath tenacity resides in this man. I think that this guy is more of a explosive athlete, and now he has been compromised. Devon, no reason to go crazy. He's saying he lost round one on a double foul, and I agree with that scenario. It is 1-0 in favor of LEVAN, but that battle was won by LEVAN, but the war looks to be in very good hands. The Canadian has already shocked the arm wrestling world with that start. That was not supposed to happen, Neil. There was supposed to be some clear domination early and maybe the hope of running out of gas. At this pace, this 4-1 prediction that I had makes me feel really good at the present moment.
The demeanor of No Limits Devon Larratt is one of confidence. LEVAN Shaganishvili doesn't want to get frustrated here. Needs to keep his mind on the task.
No, that's not the center. The center is here.
Devon Larratt, great start. I'm sure when he pictured this match in his mind, he would definitely have settled for that start. Compromise the wrist and hand of LEVAN Shaganishvili. Here we go. Watch for the hands to come down now. Shaganishvili will be last. We will go into the strap match. No surprise there. Both men breathing pretty heavily, but the big question of the day is how much fatigue has been put into the hand and wrist, and will LEVAN Saginashvili, once the strap is applied, be able to maintain any kind of wrist purchase, or will he be forced to commit from the start to the dead wrist press?
There's no doubt, and I feel like where Devon's right shoulder ends up after the match starts, how much movement does he have? Usually, you're all about getting that shoulder away from the table, the hand takes the table, but with Devon Larratt, with this awkward motion where that elbow is kicked out and his shoulders are back away from the table, he only leaves himself open to one move, and it seems like if you transition from the middle of the table to that press, he's kind of vulnerable. I don't know if it's time yet, but eventually, coming from that camp, you have to tell the Canadian champ, my man, lean forward, you're the stronger man.
Here we go. Referee's grip. Down come the thumbs. Saginashvili is wrapped first. Watch for the start now. Underway we go! LEVAN Saginashvili with the pin. And it was a dominant pin from the Georgia. Wow!
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're here watching the match. The focus is all about how much has been taken out of LEVAN. The truth is, LEVAN is such a special athlete that what you saw Larratt able to do in round one took a lot of gas out of the Canadian as well. I did not see that happening. This is an amazing. The only thing that I can see is how historic this match may become if, in fact, not only if there's a victory from Devon, but what seems to have to happen is a come-from-behind victory. But we got to get the big man in more cardiovascular trouble. As of right now, he seems to really still be in the match. Maybe that problem has been fixed a little bit.
Janasia, former bronze medalist at the world's strongest man, in the corner of LEVAN Saginashvili, as we see the capacity crowd here inside the green park. So much energy throughout tonight. Jody Larratt and Auden Larratt in the corner of Devon. LEVAN Saginashvili, we thought his wrist and hand were potentially irreparably compromised there, but they were not irreparably compromised. They were just fine, and he put it down in the strap. We're going to the ref's grip again.
Great job from LEVAN there, not letting the peer pressure and for Devon to goad him into pulling, using any energy that's not associated to the set grip and in the strap.
Pull me like, what the fuck? Let him breathe. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. Shoulder back. The shoulder is fine.
Down come the hands. Be ready. We'll go to the strap once again. Very little surprise there.
The power of LEVAN Saginashvili. Listen, the same movement that you saw Devon Larratt apply to Gennady, the same pressure you saw him apply to Michael Todd, the same pressure that gets applied to Hermes Gasparini, the same pressure to Evander Prudnik. Before go, the rolling out is not affecting the hand and wrist of LEVAN Saginashvili because the referee is trying their best to stop the early movement. Devon's just simply not listening, and even though he's moving, LEVAN's not affected the way that the other opponents were affected.
Strap being applied and tightened down. Still a great deal of focus on the face of the Canadian. That's the reigning champion.
Look at the height of Devon's hand there. If they
tighten
that down without evening them up, and they did not, listen, this
Here we
should
go.
easily be another case. Look at the height of Devon Larratt. Is there a policia in this building? Get to the stage Devon Larratt is raping LEVAN Shaganishvili in this set grip, and this is the exact side of the table that we saw the 22nd match. LEVAN may not be able to handle another 15 seconds of time.
Here we
Look
go.
at the height
Down
of
come the
Devon
hands.
Larratt.
No start. We'll go back to the referee's grip.
Devon needs to be careful, doesn't want to compromise the strap and the setup that he has. Sometimes it's okay, do not move here. Let's get this match started. There's no
Larratt
way
wrap
this
first
thing's
now.
going quick.
Shaganishvili.
It did not move off center. It has to move off center. It does not move off center. It's not a foul. If it does not move off center, it's not a foul.
Furious there. No limits, Devon Larratt.
Center is towards Robin. It's towards Robin.
We're back into the referee's grip.
For center.
The set grip, the strap being applied, from what I see it, this match, Devon cannot lose his hand here. We're going to see again the stoppage of the match, and if LEVAN can push down again.
On the way we go! LEVAN! Shaganishvili. Decimation on that top row. Look at that on the replay as the hands connected. The huge drive of the Georgian Hulk. The wrists remain robust and the bicep of Devon Larratt compromised severely. Look at that one more time. Down come the hands. And as Devon moves back, that counter drive from LEVAN, just too much.
Absolutely. But listen, I don't think that you understand, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman in the red is so strong today. He is so high. His connection is so awesome. He has this man exactly where he wants. This power that the Georgian is displaying here is absolutely phenomenal to me. I have never been so convinced that someone was ready as I was with Devon Larratt. Now, this match is not over. This could be a 4-3 dramatic win for Devon Larratt, but listen, you beat a man 3 times in a row. I don't even know if I want to talk about it. You have to be careful even telling the story of coming back and winning 4-3. Absolutely, regardless of how this ends tonight, LEVAN Shaganishvili is a man-child, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is so strong that he is competing against. And listen, you take away the first start and then a dynamic press, which really shows his versatility more than ever. And then after that match, you see 2 dominating performances. And listen, Devon's given him everything, every trick in the book. The referees are trying. LEVAN Shaganishvili, as much as I hate to say this guy may be the very best that has ever done it.
You can hear the crowd reacting to the drama that is unfolding in front of them right now. LEVAN Shaganishvili of Georgia. This guy, famous in his home country, can't walk the streets without being mobbed. And his prowess at an arm wrestling table is the reason for that fame. Right now, he is 3 pins in front of the reigning champion, No Limits Devon Larratt. Round number 4, Jody Larratt struggling to get closer to the table, looking intensely at what is happening up there and screaming at the referees.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Jody Larratt has a seizure right here, this will be the craziest arm wrestling show you have ever watched.
For the hand to close there, big drive, and we'll go into the strap match. Constant theme throughout this match. The biggest issue that Devon have at this point in time is just that strength disparity. The overall top-end strength of LEVAN Saganash-Vili is truly unbelievable.
And how about how much he's matured from a non-verbal situation